All right, my man. State your name. Let them know you on Nicovelli TV.
It's your boy G5, right back at it again on your boy Nicovelli TV.
All
What
right,
it do, New York?
all right, man. Talk to me, man. Now, we all heard my man, Coach Fizdale, no longer the head coach of the New York Knicks. What's your input on that?
Told y'all it was gonna happen.
You did say that.
Somebody needed a scapegoat. But Bobby Portis, this one's on you. I appreciate you exposing him that last game. Because you exposed it in the press conference, but nobody noticed because nobody watches after the game. I watched after the game. In the locker room, Bobby Portis said, we too worried about locking down the hole and we leaving them in the outside. So we allowing them to shoot the threes because the coaching staff is telling us don't let nobody in the hole. Next day, he's fired. You tell me who exposed the whole coaching.
Okay, so you saying Bobby Portis a snitch?
Well, not a snitch.
You saying he's snitching? Talk to me.
He just told the truth. He told the truth because everybody's wondering why every team's shooting threes so good on the Knicks. Because the coaches are telling them, let them shoot them threes, just don't let them go in the hole. If you notice the Knicks, what they doing? They shutting down the paint. And then what he said, it's always fouls. Too many fouls. So what that mean? Robinson, you're going to have to come off the bench. You getting fouled, you fouling out every game. Why don't y'all just let him come off the bench, come back? I bet you he won't get fouled out as much. Let him be the sixth man. Let Todd, let this guy run the center, and he come off the bench.
I forgot who we was playing, man.
We playing
Nah, it was one game we played. My man had 3 fouls in the first
quarter.
quarter.
But that's every game. If you look at every game, by the time the 5 minutes come, you got 2 fouls. Because he's not letting nobody get by him. He's not trying to let him just lay it up. He's gonna fight his way out. So put him in 5 minutes in the first quarter. That's when we need him. Let him play that whole first 10 minutes of that first 2 quarters.
Okay.
And we be good.
Now, talk to me about my boy Alonzo Trier. Why he's receiving garbage time when, to me, he's better than some of the starting 5 that's on the roster.
Everybody keeps saying this is what I keep hearing. Why nobody's starting the Treeses? Because Treeses is still kind of injured. That's why he didn't play all season. Everybody forget that he was injured. He was just sitting on the bench. No, he was injured. He's getting back into this mode, just like Dennis Smith Jr. is getting back into it. His minutes are going to progress, but as long as Dotson's doing what Dotson's doing, he's going to have a very limited time. Dotson is stepping up his game.
Okay.
He's dropping his 10. He's dropping his 12.
All
Look
right.
how he the only beast we got, and I mean that in a good way, a beast. You see how you go to the hole? You see how everybody else is laid back. Dennis Smith Jr. is like he laid back. He passes the ball, he get up court, he passes the ball, he pass. He don't look for a jump shot.
I like Marcus Morris too, man.
And Marcus Morris, he's the only one. That's the head of the Knicks.
Let me ask you this, bro.
23 points averaging.
Do you think Coach Fizdale seen this coming?
Yes. He seen this coming when they had that press conference, and they blamed it on that. Remember that last one we had? We said the press conference when they was trying to put it on him. Then they gonna keep it on him.
Who you think is next? Think of Steve Mills next?
No, we're gonna get Mark Jackson.
You think we're gonna get Mark Jackson? No, I'm not talking about the culture. I'm glad you mentioned that, but I'm talking about the front office. Who you think is next to get axed?
No. I don't think neither one of them is gonna get axed. They too close to this asshole ass owner. Like they too close to it.
Okay.
They've been in the Knicks for a while, so ain't like it's the coach. They know what it was. It's the coaching staff. You ain't playing the guys the way they need to be played.
So you put this blame on?
Yes, because this is the
Fizdale.
2020. This ain't that back to the ball basketball no more. And the Knicks trying to take it back to the old school basics. They playing basic basketball. If you notice, bring down the ball, pass the ball, try to get 5 passes off before somebody take a shot. Seriously? Nobody's doing that no more in the NBA. Niggas is sitting there, get the ball, they going to the hole. If you got the lane, go for the shot. Go for it. Nobody's going for it. Everybody's standing there. They waiting for the ball and pass it around. They playing old school plays, pick and rolls, and look at games now. Look what Carmelo doing.
Oh, Carmelo's doing the goddamn thing. 25 points,
look what he's doing.
8 rebounds. Got the Player of the Week award.
Nobody noticing what my man Carmelo's doing.
But let me ask you something, brother. So being that Fizdale is now axed, who's gonna be the replacement, man? I like MJ, Mark Jackson. Do you see it happening?
I see it happening.
You think Mark's coming?
No. That's what we need. If we get Mark Jackson, we could be like the Golden State Warriors, because he'll get them balling like how when he had them running.
Okay.
Steve Kerr took all the credit for that.
Okay.
And that's not fair.
Now.
Mark Jackson bust his ass for that.
Right.
And I feel he deserved another chance. And here go his chance right here. With the team that drafted him, let's get him back. Let's take him back.
Okay. Now, I know we ain't happy with our record. Some what?
I told y'all
what?
motherfuckers.
18?
What I
some
said?
shit?
What I said?
Just
I
said
said-
we won't win no more than what? 15 games, something
15
like that.
games a season. And it's bad. And we got the talent because look, every big major team in the league right now that's 15 or 13-5 or 4, we gave them a run for their money for 3 straight quarters. Fourth quarter, we shut down every game. 76ers, Boston, I name them, they did it. Only niggas that whooped their ass was like the Clippers that really whooped their ass. The Bucks whooped their ass.
Right.
Like, that's different. They lose about 30, 40 points now. So you know we in trouble. We lose about 40 points. The last 3 games, 40, 30 points.
And Fizdale laughing during
And
the
he's
miss.
laughing why we losing like this.
Yo,
I told y'all he was too comfortable. He's just...
I think he's trying to be their friends, man, not trying to be their coach, man. I think that that youth, he's the youth development coach and all that. You know, but, you know, cutting corners, no cutting corners, rather. Some say that, you know, he wasn't an offensive coach.
He wasn't.
He was
Now he's done.
Now he's done.
There's nobody going to take him.
All right, now,
Back to the system.
who's going to be the coach? And whoever the coach that
They
comes
not even-
in behind
you know the scary
Fizdale.
shit? They not even talking about it. And you know when we ain't talk about it, they just let the next person that online. And I think that's just what's going to happen.
You think the assistant coach is going to be
the
the...
assistant coach going to stand there and just try to take it.
Yeah? But if
Yeah.
we do get a new head coach, I see some players that's on the Knicks roster getting
Cut.
cut.
This is what I mean. Like Mark Jackson, there's some players that's, if he go there, Knox ain't got a shot. Nicotina ain't got a shot. Even Dennis Scott Jr. ain't got a shot. And that's what scares me. Because with those niggas, they be going in a heartbeat. But a lot of people want Kevin Knox. So he's a good trade coach right now. A lot of people want Bobby Dotson. This is last year. Y'all got to think about it. We had Dotson for 3 years.
Yeah.
Since his rookie year.
Is it safe to say that the East is weak, though?
The East-
Even though the Knicks is, what, 4-18, man? The Cavaliers, Chicago Bulls, the New Jersey Nets. I'm going to keep calling them New Jersey because they ain't from Brooklyn.
No,
Fuck
but-
out of here. The record is horrible in the East.
Compared to the West.
Believe it or not, we could get a new
mean,
coach,
and-
win some games, and get right back on board.
we could.
Like Fizdale was never in the city.
I say if we get a good 10-game stretch. But our lineup is just so hard to do. Nobody understand that. Like the Knicks got a very hard schedule this year. Because they ain't got no breaks. The teams that the 4 games that we won, those was winnable games.
Okay.
Every other game is like, you know the Knicks ain't gonna win. 76ers, I was surprised we was busting their ass the whole 3 quarters. We had them niggas by 20-something points. And
Fuck
look
that
what
up.
happened. Fourth quarter come, this nigga gets fouled out. Nicotina is in foul trouble. He ain't shooting. Dennis Scott Jr. he's not going to the hole. That's his game. He won't go to the hole. And I think Fizdale was stopping him from doing what he wanted to do. Because I know, like, look at when he was with Denver, who was it? Dallas. His
Who was
rookie
with
year.
Dallas? Well,
Dennis Scott Jr.
Dennis Smith Jr. you mean.
Whatever the hell that nigga name is, Smith Jr., that nigga was doing good. That's why he had a dunking contest, because he was... We ain't seeing no dunks from him. We ain't seeing no energy from him.
Right,
All we seeing him is play basketball.
right.
It looked like he don't even want to play for the Knicks because he felt he was going to be the star for the Knicks, and the Knicks shitted on him.
Right.
Because they said they was going to make him their star. And
Okay.
they lied on that.
All right, so with that being said, man, we got a new coach has got X'd out.
Now, what coach y'all going for?
And how far you still think the Knicks going to be?
I still stick at 15. And I'm still staying at that 15.
No matter who we get.
No matter who.
And that's what it is, man. It's your boy Nicovelli. We on Nicovelli TV. I thought this guy would be a little nice about the Knicks,
I'm never going to be
rotation.
nice. Because you know why? I've been a Knicks fan all my life. I've been believing the bullshit since we got Carmelo. and we still ain't go nowhere.
And we out. My man's feeling the blues.
It's not the blues. It's that goddamn sell a team, nigga. Get that $2 billion, nigga. Sell a team, and then we'll get every superstar to come to the fucking Knicks. I promise.